Yes. Well, let me explain the green heart gratitude first. So I learned this from a mentor at AMI, one of the places that I've done some studying. And basically, and I've done this now for probably 8 weeks, one a day. Basically, you take about 2 minutes, pause, and think about someone that you are grateful for in your life. And you send them a quick little text that says, this green heart represents gratitude. I send it in appreciation for, fill in the blank. And you want it to be something specific about that person. So, Kim, I chose one of your attributes, as you know, as I sent that text to you. Chris, I chose one of the values that you hold near and dear. And when you acknowledge someone's strengths or their values and how that's impacted you, this sort of energy that just comes, you can feel that dopamine coming over you. You can feel the goosebumps. You can feel the lightness. You can feel your heart slowing down. And I would venture to say, put myself on the spot here, that when you received that text, you probably felt happy as well.
Yeah, the dopamine pump worked both ways.
Yeah, it does. It does. And then that's the oxytocin that also gets released. And we know what oxytocin is related to, the bonding kind of thing, and the social connection. And that, the Lord wants us to be together and work together. He wants us to be connected and interconnected and lifting one another up. And so I just see this physiological connection and the spiritual connection coming together so beautifully.
Isn't it something how the Lord wired our bodies? People so easily can fall into, when you're in a bad space in life, into drug addiction, drug abuse of various substances that mankind can now manufacture. And somebody can alter their mood state by injecting or sniffing or smoking or popping, various kinds of drugs. That we see it's in epidemic proportions, particularly in Western civilization, a time when we have many, many things for which to be grateful, and yet persons are struggling in many ways, and so they look to alter mood with things that we know then just further wear down and destroy their lives. So we grieve over and we wrestle with drug addiction and pushers and all. And what you're really saying here, if this isn't pushing the metaphor too far, Susan, what you're saying is that when you're sending these gratitude hearts to people and you're specifically identifying things that you're grateful for in their lives, their values, their characteristics, the things that God has knit into them, the things they're allowing to show forth through them that are representations of God to the world, you're saying you get a hit. You get a drug high, and the person on the other end of the reception last night, you were my pusher. You pushed some stuff my way, and I took it, and boy, I felt... I know we're playing with the metaphor, and yet I also know that we're saying something that is actually absolutely true. These brain chemicals, these neurochemicals in our bodies are provided by our Creator because they do alter mood states. They do buoy us up through very difficult trials, and He equipped us with a healthy, non-destructive manner of accessing them through good, by encouraging, by meditating upon beauty, by valuing relationship, by encouraging others, by helping and serving, or by receiving. The Lord wired us to receive in our physical bodies something through our minds that is healthy and furthers His kingdom work. Quite the opposite of how the enemy comes and mimics it and destroys through brain-altering kinds of things. Just quite an aha moment if we really think about the implications.